So this morning I was doing my morning pages and I got inspired and decided to write a letter to God because my issues with authority were coming up and I wanted to get a little bit of insight about what that meant at this particular point, knowing what I know about myself and what I've learned about authority already. So one of the things that I started focusing on was abundance. And I thought, well, God, I know that you're supporting me. I know you are. And yet I don't act like you are. So I need a little more insight about why I don't always feel abundant. Like, how do I explain this? My feelings about abundance are that we are abundant. Everything we have is here already. And as we develop and grow and extend into the world, then we open up our awareness to abundance. But it's always there, you know? Fine. So why is it that I still worry about the future if I know that everything I need is there? Why do I worry? So that's why I went and asked God. I'm like, you're here. You're everybody's friend. You're all love. You're all support. You're compassionate for us. Why then don't I always understand and feel the abundance? So after I sat with it for a few minutes, I asked the oracle. And for this particular reading, I used John Holland's Psychic Tarot. This is another awesome deck. This deck gives an amazing interpretation of the traditional tarot cards, but most of the cards have a different title than the traditional ones. Anyway, so I recommend this deck. Again, it's John Holland's Psychic Tarot. And the card that I got is, and my question was, talk to me about abundance. And experiencing a steady stream of income so that I can relax into my future. That's the question. And here's the card. For anyone who knows about tarot, you'll know that the 21 is the traditional card for the world. And in John Holland's deck, he calls it universe. And there's an image of a woman. Actually, it's so funny because I just drew this. I'm going to post that drawing. This woman is an extension of her higher self, taking form in the world, in the physical world. I'm going to post that drawing because I think it's really hilarious. I've never... Anyway, so yeah, really cool. So the universe card, I will again post the actual written description. But this card corresponds to the world and basically means you have arrived. You are complete. You are whole. Everything that you've been working on is here, and it is taking shape. You have just to live your life and extend knowing this. And I started, when I was reading this, I started weeping because number one, the description is just beautiful and it totally touched my heart. But also I realized that That is what abundance is about. It doesn't matter how much you don't see your abundance or how much you don't feel abundant in those moments that you don't feel it. What matters is your knowing and how willing you are to physically act upon your knowing. And even though there are times of doubt that I personally have, and I can have some deep, dark moments of real doubt, and they are dark, bleak. The thing that's interesting about me is that I will take positive action even when things are really dark. So, for example, when I get really dark, I will curl up into a ball and I will curse everything around me. And at the same time that I'm cursing, I'm very, very much aware of this voice that's saying, and you know that's not true. And I know that's not true. I know that life is not miserable. I know that I'm not miserable. I know that I'm not a failure. But I'm a failure. But I'm not really, because look at everything that's around me. I know I'm a failure. I'm just horrible. And gosh, it's really beautiful outside. There's just so much joy that's real inside of me. And that's what I really identify with. So when these moments of darkness come, I'm not afraid to ride them and to allow them to come forth because I know who I am. Really, I know who I am. So as for this reading, in other words, my question was about abundance and really being able to provide for my future and being taken care of by the universe. And the card that I got was the universe. And what that means for you who are listening to this video, because as you know, my readings are not just about me, but they have a message for everyone who comes across the readings when you come across them. It doesn't matter if you come across this video a year from now. You are with this video because it has something in it for you. You came here because your higher self directed you here. That's how it works. So the message that I give to you from my own journey, because we are the same, is that you are fully supported by the universe, no matter what your ego thinks. You can at any time choose to identify with your ego, or you can choose to identify with your higher self. My suggestion, always know that you are the light of God. Always know this. And at the same time, enjoy being the dark bleakness of whatever your ego is saying. Enjoy the fear ride. Enjoy the lack ride. Enjoy it. But know who you are. Know that, like, when you get on that big crazy roller coaster, you are not the roller coaster. You're someone enjoying the ride of the roller coaster, So that's the reading for today. And I hope it blesses you as much as it has blessed me. My name is Crystalline Bell. My website is www.spiritcentric.com. You can come there and find me, find my writings, and find out more about the work that I do. I invite you. You are welcome. And I send you a big hug, big angel wing hug, big embrace for the day. Namaste, my friends.